Hey guys, James here today, and welcome to the Sims 4 City Living Let's Play preview video. I want to thank EA for sponsoring this. They flew me out to San Francisco and, paid for flights and accommodation, all that, so that I could check out the expansion pack and show you a little bit of what's to come today. So this video is a short form Let's Play style, basically I'm doing edits jumping forward throughout Lara Graham's life. That's the name of my sim, just a random generated sim, don't worry about that. This is one of the cheaper apartments. It's not the cheapest, it's not the worst, but of course we still have noisy neighbors, so we're gonna go and smash on the door and tell them to shut up. Apartment living. That outfit, by the way, that is this street performing outfit where if you wear the entire outfit, you can go out and pretend to be a statue. You get that by, I believe, tipping the statue street performers. If you tip them, then you actually unlock the outfit. So that's a handy little hint for you there if you want that. But hey, this is all about festivals. Let's check out the Romance Festival. So I was actually doing the new Aspiration and one of the new careers. As you can see there, my job is a Simstagram searcher. The social media career, which is basically being like a YouTuber. But anyway, the Aspiration is the city native, as you can see. So there's a few tasks that I'm trying to achieve here, such as donating to the protest, and then I've got to kiss someone at the Romance Festival, which is why I wanted to check out the festival, because that was the next one coming up, which thankfully we do go to, as you can see right here. Ooh, fancy. I actually really like the way the festivals work. I just hope, because they happen fairly regularly in the game, every few sim days, like 3 to 4 sim days, I think they appear. I hope it doesn't get too annoying in that it pops up all the time, but I guess we'll find out with time. Anyway, this guy was not into it. I believe he was even married. Now, my sim also has the new trait, unflirty, and also vegetarian. That's one of the new traits. My sim has that. So the unflirty one, I think that's what it's called, makes it really hard to do romance interactions. So it's actually really difficult to get that done. But thankfully, kissing hands counted as kissing at the Romance Festival, so I was able to get that done just fine. This guy, Raj, your day just got 100% more awesome. You're welcome. He was so annoying. So one of the new features is you can give your apartment key to other Sims. As I gave it to Raj, he turned out to be a douche. I'm getting that key back off him right now. There it is. Thanks, buddy. You're not welcome here anymore. I think that's really cool, actually. I don't know if it works on homes as well, if you can give the key to your house to Sims. If it does, that's really cool because it allows just new people to come around whenever they want and say hi. Now, karaoke. Ooh, a little bit of fun. Like, I know this video is... look at the video. I know this video is kind of all over the place. Like I said, it's really short form, edited. We're jumping through her life, just viewing stages of her life. Here we are at Geek Con Festival. She is partaking in, the Ultimate Gamer contest. There it is. You got a score... Oh, look how bad her score. She has failed. Total score 30. Now let's try the hackathon. This is really cool. If you win the hackathon, which she didn't, she got 13%. If you win it, you actually win a future cube. Oh, it's crazy. Right, now, I have a new lot trait called Gremlins. That means occasionally, once every so often, every single item in your house that can break will break, and that happened. And so I thought I'd just get my sim to fix it up, and yeah, as you can see, it didn't go very well. Gremlins and the cursed apartment lot trait will result in a death apartment. You will end up killing Sims. Anyway, I reloaded just before that happened. All the gremlins are still here. Called in a handyman, and yeah, they also died. Like I said, you will create a death apartment with the gremlins trait, but I'll tell you what, it's actually really, really fun. It is such a fun lot trait. I love it. And I still had to pay the handyman that died. And they didn't even fix everything. Anyway, jumping forward here, we now live in a beautiful penthouse apartment. And just showing what you can do, I've built a freaking shack with a dirty lake on top of this, on top of the best penthouse. So basically it is just a lot on top of a sort of apartment building, which is really cool. So you can build any sort of house, any sort of apartment, any sort of thing up the top. Here is a more reasonable apartment. I believe this is just one that comes in the game. So this one isn't a penthouse, but it's a 3-story apartment block, which is at the top of the building. So it's technically a penthouse, but you can't destroy the outer walls. We do a little bit of building in just a moment, and you can kind of see that here. Oh, actually, it's a little bit later. This is the new computer. It comes with a curved screen, but the reason I'm looking at it here is I was really confused. It's a curved screen, but it's not widescreen. It's like a 4:3 aspect ratio. It's really weird. Anyway, just showing some of the social networking stuff that you can do. You can sort of build your profile. Now, I did cheat my way forward to being an internet superstar, which is the top level of the career. So that's why up the top right, you see that I gained 100,000 followers by doing one thing. That's because I just cheated my way forward in the career. Anyway, that's the view out of the apartment. Look at that. It's beautiful. Oh, also, yeah, the worlds. The world and the views in the world. Sorry that the camera work isn't very good, but I hope you still enjoy it. Yeah, just the sort of scenery around the place is really cool. I was actually really inspired. I want to see if I can recreate the layout of this city and like city skylines. I think that'd be kind of cool. Anyway, so here we are in build mode in this apartment, this 3-story apartment. If you bulldoze the entire lot, you can see what is permanent and what has to stay there. So all the exterior walls, the balcony and all that. But then you can change anything on the interior you want. So you can't change the windows of this particular apartment because it's part of the complex. And likewise, I can't change the balcony fencing because it's, you know, part of the building. So, but you can change everything on the interior, which is what we're doing. And for example, we're doing a basketball court, which the basketball court, I think is one of the more enjoyable new things for me. Anyway, just one of the best items that was added. Actually, not the court, the hoop. The hoop is really cool because you'll see what you can do with it in just a minute. The way they've done it is you can sort of shoot a basketball from anywhere. And that means that you can put stuff in the way. And that means you can, you know, do some really interesting... I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but you can do some really cool things. I love that new basketball court floor. There you go. So you can put a swimming pool on the basketball court and they can still use it just fine. It sort of goes over it. Of course, it means the basketball, it looks a bit weird because the basketball is just an animation. It doesn't actually have physics. So when it like bounces through and it like bounces on the pool water, which doesn't really make any sense. But the thing is, it's cool because you can do that. And the pool is usable. The hoop is usable. So that's pretty sweet. And we have this sort of penthouse basketball court at the top of the lot. And it means you can also put it inside your house. And there's also decorative basketball items. So you can see I balanced one on the edge of the hoop just for a bit of fun. And there's some on the floor. Anyway, last thing here. Going to the Spice Festival. So this is the sort of curry eating challenge. Now this is kind of like a hidden skill. Eating, like your tolerance to spicy food. You'll see that she takes one bite and it's too hot. But if we try it again, sometimes she can get 2 bites in. And etc like that. Anyway, that's pretty much the end of this video. Just a real short let's play preview of some of the really cool things that we can do in not get to work or get to city. What am I saying? Get together. City living. Thanks again to EA for sponsoring this by sending me over to the studio to check out the game and all of that. That was amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. It was kind of all over the place, kind of choppy, bits here and there, but I think there's some cool stuff in there. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below because I can answer anything that I saw there because we got 2 days to play the game, so I'm sure I can answer some stuff. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time and have an awesome day.